Okay, I'm here today talking to my friend Joe about a relatively new concept in cosmology, which is termed the electric universe, which is a more subtle way of approaching spirituality grounded in the physical universe. Joe, how would you term it? How would you explain
it? What people know as electrical, a lot of people would know as spiritual. The connection that people see as spiritual is, well, the electrical connection to the rest of the universe, the electrical connection to the objects around you. It incorporates everything and everyone and everything and every living being, I suppose.
How does it improve upon the understanding we have at the moment of the subtler elements of the universe that still impact on our physics?
I think it's more the idea of connection. You know, in the current theory, we are all divided, we're all deceived upon, we all work and act upon individuality. Whereas the electrical universe, I'm not saying this is being endorsed by the electrical universe, but I'm gathering from what they're saying is that everything has a connection, whether it be me with you, me with an animal, or something as inanimate as a lamppost.
Okay.
It still has form, it still has something.
So is the connection itself a sort of vibration, a wavelength? Or is it carried on that?
It's more of a, well, I say belief. I don't want to get to the world of belief, but belief is not something I would say, but more like if you have it within you and you know that, or you allow the universe to talk to you in a way, and you accept openly, then you start to get the idea of how to connect to everything that is around you. It's just the train of thought. If you get into a routine of doing something, that routine becomes the connection that we all crave. Because we all feel individual anyway. Because we are divided and we don't know how to connect with anything around us. So,
is electric the right word here? Is there a better word than electric? In your estimation?
Well, it works in the same way as because of my engineering background, I understand in an electrical way, I suppose. Yes. Electrical, I think, is an easy way for everyone to understand.
Yeah, okay.
But the process as it happens is more of a... Yes, it is electrical, but yes, it's more of a plasma state. It's a flow of energy that has a negative and a positive charge. And your body, I suppose, could interpret that charge as something, or a connection with something, I suppose. I don't know.
Okay, thanks. The way I see it then, as an astrologer, is obviously astrology is part of the whole modus operandi of from our perspective on Earth, the universe. Now, people often ask why or how astrology can work, given that it is both an inner influence, it influences people in an energetic sense, and it is a symbolism. From what you're saying, I can make that connection, I can make that leap, because in an electrically charged universe, a vibratory universe, astrology would be a coding of that same current, which converts to influence, and then, in a sense, belief, and then action, which then we as astrologers interpret via planetary movement. So the planets themselves, in connection or in aspect, are using that same electric element or electric charge that you're speaking about. Would you agree with that?
I would do, but the way people have got to look at this theory of astrology affecting people within themselves, it's almost getting into quantum physics.
Yes.
And the electric universe is scalable, so it drives the largest thing in the universe and it drives the smallest thing.
Well, we always say in esoteric parlance, man in relation to the universe, the microcosm and the macrocosm. Now, microcosm is us and the macrocosm is this greater that you're talking about. So wouldn't that sort of explain?
Oh yes, but there's things smaller than we are. We can go.
Yes.
We can go down smaller and smaller and smaller, and it's how far or how small do you want to find?
Well, I don't think that contradicts the connection I've made between astrology and the electric universe. Really, I just think there are things that obviously go beneath the radar or go beyond the need for analysis. But do you see at all what I'm trying to say here? Is that the vibration within a universe, peopled by species like the human race, is only possible if that universe is electric in some way. Exactly
the point. I think how we communicate with things is through the next level of scalability.
Yeah.
So we scale ourselves up to the next level.
Yeah.
We can connect with things there, and they connect with the next thing, and then they connect with the next thing. It's not a chain of command. It's just
no. It's like an accretion, isn't it? It's like an unfolding.
It's a part of the experience, and each experience is different.
Yeah.
For the energy involved.
Yeah. So in a sense, it's like saying that astrology provides both the image and is part of the sound because it's a frequency which inclines to expression. And we look at astrology as depicting or describing personal expression. So it's part of the sound of the universe in action or in unfolding.
Yes, and it's changing all the time.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you, Joe. And that's all for today. So we'll hopefully have more for you on the theory of the electric universe in the next blog link.